Lesson 7. Incorporating games and cross-curricular activities. Games have the potential to enhance students' motivation by making learning fun, interactive, and rewarding. Games can motivate students in several ways. Games provide intrinsic motivation as they are inherently enjoyable and engaging. Students are motivated to play and succeed within the game environment. Games often have clear goals and provide immediate feedback on performance, which helps students understand their progress and encourages them to improve. Games offer a sense of achievement through levels, scores, and rewards, which can boost students' self-esteem and motivation to continue learning. Games can incorporate elements of competition or collaboration, fostering a sense of challenge and social interaction among students. Games promote experiential learning by allowing students to learn through trial and error in a safe and engaging environment. Many games offer customization options and allow players to make choices that impact the gameplay, catering to individual preferences and learning styles. Games create immersive experiences that captivate students' attention and can induce a state of flow, where they are fully absorbed and focused on the task at hand. By integrating game elements such as points, badges, and leaderboards into educational activities, educators can make learning more enjoyable and motivating for students. Overall, cross-curricular activities engage and motivate students by providing relevance, real-world connections, variety, collaboration, creativity, autonomy, and a sense of accomplishment in their learning experiences. Let us see that in detail. By connecting learning across different subjects, cross-curricular activities make content more relevant and meaningful to students' lives. They see how concepts and skills are interconnected and applicable in various contexts, which increases their motivation to learn. Integrating multiple subjects allows students to see how knowledge and skills are used in the real world. This application of learning fosters deeper understanding and motivates students to engage with the material. Cross-curricular activities often involve a variety of tasks, approaches, and resources, catering to diverse learning styles and interests. This variety keeps students engaged and motivated as they encounter new challenges and experiences. Many cross-curricular activities require collaboration among students, encouraging teamwork, communication, and peer learning. Working together on interdisciplinary projects can be highly motivating as students support and learn from each other. Integrating different subjects sparks creativity and innovation as students explore connections, think critically, and solve complex problems. This opportunity to apply knowledge in novel ways can be highly motivating for students. Cross-curricular activities often allow for student choice and autonomy, empowering them to take ownership of their learning. When students have a say in how they approach interdisciplinary tasks, they are more likely to be motivated and engaged. Successfully completing interdisciplinary projects or activities provides students with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Seeing the tangible results of their efforts reinforces their motivation to learn and achieve. By incorporating games into your storytelling lesson, you can make learning more enjoyable, foster creativity and collaboration, and deepen students' understanding of narrative concepts. Incorporating games into a storytelling lesson can enhance engagement and make learning more interactive. Here are some ways to do it. Storytelling games. Introduce storytelling games like Story Cubes or Once Upon a Time, where students roll dice or draw cards with images or story prompts to inspire their storytelling. These games encourage creativity and help students practice narrative skills. Interactive story creation. Divide the class into groups and have each group collaboratively create a story. You can use a game-like format where each group member contributes a sentence or paragraph to the story, building on what the previous person said. This fosters teamwork and creative thinking. Digital storytelling platforms. Utilize digital storytelling platforms or apps that gamify the storytelling process. These platforms often provide templates, backgrounds, characters, and sound effects that students can use to create their stories. Students can then share their stories with the class, fostering a sense of pride and accomplishment. Role-playing. Incorporate elements of role-playing games into storytelling lessons by assigning students roles or characters from a story and having them act out scenes or make decisions as those characters. This immersive approach allows students to experience the story firsthand and develop empathy for the characters. Escape room storytelling. Create an escape room-style storytelling activity where students must solve puzzles or complete challenges related to the story to progress. This hands-on, problem-solving approach keeps students engaged and reinforces key story elements and themes. Gamified story analysis. Turn story analysis into a game by creating a scavenger hunt or quiz based on elements of the story such as plot, characters, setting, and theme. Students can work individually or in teams to find clues or answer questions, competing against each other for points or rewards. Storytelling board games. Integrate storytelling board games into the lesson where students must create stories based on prompts or game mechanics. Incorporating cross-curricular activities into your teaching can enrich learning experiences and help students make connections across different subjects. By incorporating cross-curricular activities into your teaching, you can foster interdisciplinary skills, deepen students' understanding of complex topics, and make learning more engaging and relevant. Here are some ways you can do it. Identify common themes or topics. Look for themes or topics that naturally lend themselves to multiple subjects. For example, a unit on the solar system could involve elements of science, astronomy, mathematics, calculating distances and sizes, language arts, reading and writing about space exploration, and even art, creating planet models. Collaborate with colleagues. Work with teachers from other subject areas to plan and implement cross-curricular activities. By collaborating, you can ensure that activities align with the curriculum goals of each subject and provide a cohesive learning experience for students. Integrate multiple disciplines. Design activities that incorporate concepts, skills, and content from different subjects. For example, a project on World War II could involve history research, geography mapping of key events, literature analysis of wartime literature, and even mathematics calculations related to war statistics. Use real-world examples. Bring in real-world examples and case studies that span multiple disciplines. This helps students see the relevance and interconnectedness of different subjects. For instance, studying environmental issues like climate change can involve science, understanding the science behind climate change, social studies, examining the impacts on societies and economies, and even mathematics, analyzing data on temperature changes. Incorporate different learning modalities. Offer cross-curricular activities that cater to different learning styles and preferences. For example, a unit on food and nutrition could include hands-on cooking activities, kinesthetic learning, research projects on cultural food traditions, visual and auditory learning, and debates on food policies, verbal and logical reasoning. Provide authentic assessment. Assess student learning through authentic tasks that reflect real-world challenges and scenarios. This could include presentations, projects, portfolios, or performances that require students to demonstrate their understanding across multiple disciplines. Encourage reflection and synthesis. Build in opportunities for students to reflect on their learning and synthesize information from different subjects. For example, at the end of a cross-curricular unit, have students write reflections or create multimedia presentations that highlight connections between the various topics studied.